It's a picture of you that they acquired.
It is your face. Your exact face.
It's an illustration of your face giving a big winky while holding up a like a pot roast.
Hey, so I've come up to the statue.
Perhaps we'll have matters.
And it
Fane's
says...
actually in a dialogue.
Nope.
Actually, a lot of people are in a dialogue.
Actually, no, I'm the only one in a dialogue. It's with the statue.
Oh, is it the teleporting statue?
No, I don't know.
No, this is a different statue.
This
the statue
it's weird.
That, was behind the servant guy.
Oh.
Yeah, it says, the blazing blue flame seems to burn your finger the moment you touch the statue, and you yank it back in pain. Somehow, though, your skin is unblemished, yet the discomfort remains. So I can try moving it, or there's a hymnal I found describing a burning guardian such as this. Sing the melody written within. But...
Ooh, do that one.
But... is this really the burning guardian, or is it the dude that we had seen on the other mountaintop that had this song?
This is gonna be weird and ruin a lot of things.
Let's do it anyway. Who cares?
Okay. The hymnal you found describing a burning guardian such as this. Okay, described. Sing the melody written within.
The hymn twines around the effigy like a fine thread. Guardian burning bright with sourceful flame, abide the sacred call, reveal the godsless hall.
Ooh, the godsless hall?
Winged keeper, song doth bid you break. The priest shall scry the demon's lies, the chains await their captive.
The priest shall scry the demon's lies, the chains await their captive. Huh.
From stone to dust, from stone to dust.
For whatever reason, I was thinking to myself, like, I wonder what the melody for this hymn is.
I was wondering it too.
I just thought to myself, like, it'd be really funny if it was, like, heavy metal. Like, Guardian bring and bright with the
From stone to dust, from stone to dust.
Abide the sacred call, reveal the godsless hall.
Wing keeper song doth did you break, the priest shall scry the demon's eyes, the change await their captive.
Or something.
I'm just gonna assume it's all sung by Blind Melon.
Dust. Yeah. Okay, continue. Enough with our little song there.
Chorus.
I would love to have...
Now Wander's turn.
I had my turn in there.
He gave it, yeah.
Yeah, it's your turn.
Zoned out for a second there.
You laggard.
There was just a wave of noise.
Like a charm.
Well, that statue's gone.
Whoa! It exploded.
Delusions of trap door.
Why'd you blow up the statue?
You're so destructive in this game.
Hey, I use shatter, guys.
Oh.
It's just what I do.
Funny.
Why are you so
Alright,
destructive,
did you just
Shadow?
launch yourself down to the trapdoor already?
Yeah.
Trapdoor.
Hell yeah. Oh shit. I'm like out of spells. I should fix that.
Oh god.
You like that?
That's
you like the
horrible
violin
game. Okay, I feel like we might want to explore a little bit more before talking to this, because I feel like it's going to permanently lock us into something.
No.
Well,
this is totally an
there
optional side thing.
Whoa!
Are you sure?
Who's trapped in the other room? It's a lizard
We're
lady
gonna
with
find out.
chains.
I'm going to talk to Saint Jehoshaphat's over here.
You can't put two J's in that name.
From stone to dust, from stone to dust.
That's some bullshit.
From stone to dust. Yeah, there's the...
Rajarima.
Rajjar. Jaima.
From stone to dust, from
Don
stone to
Jajanja.
dust.
Do you...
Okay, so the lever is broken. I can try to fix it.
Red Prince has a shatter move.
We need
Can't you turn something to dust that way?
It's actually a crafting thing. We need to repair it with items.
The lever
Yeah,
part
what
of the
can
lock
make stone
mechanisms-
into dust that we have currently?
Okay.
Well, we need to make a lever right now, so we just need to... We basically just need to take a
The
stick
lever part of the lock
and
mechanism
craft
seems
it
to
into
be
a
missing.
lever if we can.
A repair hammer.
Oh yeah,
Vase
repair hammers are a
containing
thing,
a
aren't
stardust herb.
Oh,
Hey
give
guys,
me the Stardust herbs,
I
by
have
the
a
way.
broken silver lever.
Yeah, that would be it. Go combine it
that's
with the
fine.
one.
That's
Well-
one
That's
way to
pretty
fix it.
explicit.
Well, what should I combine it with?
The lever
Oh.
that you're right next to.
Oh, this?
Yeah.
But I can't select the lever, can I?
Yeah, you can.
You might be able
No.
to right-click on it and edit it somehow.
No, I have to
Repair it?
combine it with another object.
No, just use it.
Really?
Just use the lever, and it'll bring up the screen that you need to go to.
Yeah.
The lever.
I can drag the lever to
No,
it, or-
Shell, just give it to me if you want.
Okay, I can try giving it to you. Because, unfortunately,
Why?
I've never been able to craft
Yeah.
with,
By the way, Keith, I just
This.
realized why this whole game has kind of pissed me off a little bit in the back of my mind. And I just now realized you
What?
had the blue teleporter pyramid, and I had the red one in the last game, and it's been driving me secretly up the wall.
Huh.
Why?
now I can't find the lever in my
Because
inventory.
it's backwards.
So I guess he's been looking for the red pyramid or something. in
Yeah,
his
I
inventory
can't
every
find
time.
my teleporter pyramid because I'm used to having the red one.
Guys,
Even though we've been playing this game for longer now.
I
I
can't
know.
find the lever in my
Did
inventory.
you put it in one of your bags?
Wait, how'd you lose it?
Oh, wait, no, that's Los's bag.
No.
Uh,
For some reason, when I interact with the lever, it says that I have a broken lever piece. But then I look at my inventory
well, then
and
just interact with it. All you have to do is
did-
click on the thing in the crafting menu.
Did you never have it?
Oh, maybe somebody else does.
maybe someone else does.
I thought she was saying it was in her inventory. I didn't realize that she was responding to a pop-up.
Wait, here.
So somebody else might have
where is
it,
it,
maybe?
Okay, so I do this, try to fix it, and it comes to this.
Yeah.
So I don't see this icon anywhere in my inventory.
Okay, no, you don't have it. That's already there. That's the mechanism you're trying to fix. You're reading it wrong.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, so we don't have the
yeah,
thing for
just- If we can get it, we can probably combine it with the repair hammer in Los's bag.
this. Yeah, but we don't have the
It's saying
lever.
something about stone to dust. So
Oh, and dust
I'm
to
assuming
stone.
that's the puzzle.
Oh, hey, there's a map of
I
Bloodmoon
think you need to
Island.
destroy the statue with a earth spell. Can you do that, Wander? Or Fang?
You're so
Geomancy?
destructive.
Yeah, it's
Well-
worth a shot, but I don't see any hit points on it.
Because
Whee!
it's not stone to dust, dust to stone. It's stone.
Ah,
Nope.
Nope. You broke all the bosses, though.
yeah, and you probably aggroed the next mid-boss. Ow.
Oh, gee.
I gave you guys new armor. You can handle it.
Cool.
Out of
So yeah, I
control.
guess,
Where'd you get the repair hammer? Was that from this one?
it wasn't one of the bosses. It's gone now
Wait, why is it gone?
because I didn't actually take it out of the boss.
No,
Maybe we
it's
need
in your
to
inventory.
find something else.
Why was it?
To
Why would it be
repair
in my
this with.
inventory? I didn't pick it. I didn't actually
I-
remove. Oh, what the hell? I have it.
I saw it in your inventory. That's
Why
what
do I
I
have
shouted
this?
out that it's in your inventory.
I didn't take it out of the boss though.
Well, you have it. You want to send it to me
Okay.
real quick?
Why?
I'm just standing here, staring at the thing.
I mean,
You can
give
do
it
it. It's
back.
fine. Just do things.
no.
I'm just
Give it
trying to
back
move
though.
forward.
Give it back though.
Do you want it back now?
No.
Or
Raj
after-
Arena.
No. I mean, use it on the thing.
I wonder if you can mix it
All right.
lever with like
Combine.
a key.
Oh, that's not enough. The repair hammer itself is not enough.
Okay.
Is it? It's from here though, right?
I mean, I would assume this room has every element of the puzzle. So we have a stardust herb. This thing says from stone to dust, and maybe we use the repair hammer and the herb on the lever. And
You want to send the herb
Yeah.
to me and I can just add it? to the
No,
list of
it's
things
not
I'm
the herb.
combining?
The stardust herb is for me.
What do you mean for you?
It's a crafting component to make better runes. It has nothing to do with this puzzle. Apparently, the lever is elsewhere.
But it
We'll
shares
probably
the
have to find it
same-
upstairs.
It has the word dust in it. I see
Yeah.
where you're coming from, but
We could always just try it.
I mean, you can.
Like
Go-
dust plus hammer equals we won. We did it.
Go,
Haha.
go rub that plant on that.
Good
thing.
job, everybody.
Have fun with that. Oh, by the
Alright,
way,
I'm leaving. We'll
uh,
we'll figure this area out later.
if you
Okay.
guys want to take a short break and buy some good spells, go back to the ship for a second and buy your max tier spells. It's probably
ones?
worth it. Oh yeah, like Pyroclastic Eruption for Geomancer, Ethereal Storm for Summoner. There's a bunch of them.
Huh. I didn't
Yeah.
realize there was a mechanic like that.
didn't
Yeah,
realize there was
we
more
unlock new
spells.
spells as we go through the game. Oh yeah, Bert never
Okay.
buys spells for himself because I keep buying it for him.
Are the same dead source hounds still? They're still on the ship.
So we just
Yeah.
want to go back to the,
really
the lady
uncomfortable.
Yeah, go back.
dungeons?
You want to go back to the ship and you want to go talk to the succubus lady.
Oh, her? Why would I
Yeah.
want? I don't want to talk to her.
Well, I mean, she's the one that sells the spells.
We can also explore this bloody area.
Well, Shell,
Where's the
We're talking
Second
about Almira, right?
if you go to Waypoints, Lady Vengeance, and you talk to
Almira's the succubus.
yeah, talk to Elmira.
Which floor is
Okay.
she? Is she on the? Where is she?
She's on the deck.
Literally right next to where you come in on the boat.
Yeah.
All right, I'll teleport there again. I had already started running towards the previous NPC. I pretty much never come here besides to talk to the guy on the bottom in the library.
Yep. The Fletcher's moved in, but he only sells bow-related stuff, so.
This is super expensive. Uncanny evasion. That would probably be pretty good for me.
Wow, our party has a lot of money now.
Yeah,
Everyone's got 30 grand.
I was busy.
Jesus.
I might as well get this spell too, just for the sake of having it. And, so there are some spell books that teach you spells that require source points to use. Are those
Yes.
like contraband or something? Like that's
No.
got to be illegal to have, right?
I mean, I guess, but she's a succubus, like.
Yeah, I understand that, but I just mean in terms of the lore implications, Wander. The lore implications.
The lore.
The lore.
Did
Lorax?
you forget about the
Please,
lore,
I'm busy.
Wander? You forgot
I've
about
been
the lore. You
poisoned.
forgot about who you are and where we came from.
Oh, there's another hatch that goes somewhere
Okay.
by a boat.
There are tons that just lead somewhere everywhere.
It's not very far from here.
Let's see, waypoints.
Guess I'll get rid of Nether Swap. Well, Nether Swap is sort of useful occasionally, so I guess I'll hang on to it.
Impressive. Dare say the spirit of
mainly
the one
just
is
that it's
stronger in
cheap.
you than anyone else I've
Yeah,
seen.
really.
Even Murga.
Huh. I think the shops all reset on different timers, which is kind of really annoying. Yeah, they do. That sucks.
She doesn't sell much.
No, well, I bought most of what she sold. Like,
Well, like she doesn't sell like a single summoning spell, for example.
oh, yeah. Speaking of for you, I found Ethereal Storm somewhere else. So it's yours now. And
the only-
Pyroclastic Eruption.
There they are. Yeah, she didn't sell either of those.
They might be sold in town, actually, now that I'm thinking about it.
Okay, what was the waypoint we just came from?
I'm
Bloodmoon
only
Isle,
buying
probably?
Peace of Mind and Siphon Poison because it's like the
Oh,
only
Bloodmoon Isle, you're correct.
thing. Wow, she has so much gold it stacks over to a second stack.
Yes,
Bird, do you remember your powder sound you came up with? Are you referring to Because I believe that's what they're referring to.
doing that on purpose at this point, isn't he? Yes.
No. I'm answering your question from
Bird
a
or
fan.
his audience member.
Hey, Bird Keith, either of you guys have pants that you don't want?
Yeah. I mean, I'm wearing pants.
Well, I mean, like,
I don't want to be doing that.
can you check your pants? Can you tell me if they're good? Because I just got witching trousers, which I guess
got
is really
Blackbird
just
leggings, 258 magic armor, 54 physical.
yeah. Well, this is the same. This is +2 Constitution, +4 wits, +1 leadership, and then some resistance and dodging. I don't know if that's any
Okay.
good.
These are almost the exact same pants then.
Shall I'm gonna
We're
send
gonna
them to
move
you. I
on to
don't
the
know if
next
you're-
chapter.
My items have really strange stats on
Eventually.
them.
This chapter is unbelievably
Be on your
long.
way now, my dear.
I've got pants that have
Perhaps
wits,
we'll have
retribution,
matters
and
to
initiative,
discuss
and I've
again
got a
later.
belt that has thievery and bartering. These are really weird
Oops.
spellcasting stats.
Oh crap!
I
Sorry.
was replacing
What
your
did you do?
your stuff.
I got sucked into a dialogue.
Well, we'll be along in a
Keep
second.
distant. My
How
own demons
dare
haunt me
you.
too closely.
Oh, it's
I
with
cannot
a.
also bear
is
the
that
burden of
an,
yours.
I know it's a mistress of agony.
I was just walking around, and then she was like, "Hello."
That'll teach you to walk.
Bloodmoon Island.
crap.
There we go. Bap.
There's so many items to check. Ah.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. Teleport.
Are you Bird?
Huh?
Damn it. I double-clicked on you so I could come towards you, but it sucked me into the dialogue, and I'm like, that's not what I want.
Oop. There's also no music in this section.
I have music.
I'm getting music.
Oh, it's just very quiet for me.
You never see me over here.
Oh gosh, you're a fleshy pile.
I'm a nightmare. That was her name.
Chilikia?
Yeah.
Well,
Chichlikia?
Yes.
take it away,
I'm talking
Birdcatcher.
to Chichlocha, the Mistress of Agony.
Chimichanga?
So I'm gonna attempt to recreate her voice the exact same way I heard it. Hello, beautiful. I was wondering when you were going to arrive.
A tri-forked tongue licks blood-red lips as she drinks you in.
Oh wow, she's got blood red lips. What a surprise.
What I wouldn't give. Such a pity that you are expected. Go. The advocate would speak to you. Until later, delicious.
I feel like
Yeah.
NPCs
I
are gonna
like
keep
where
saying,
this is
go
going.
away, until we can talk to the advocate.
I just think they're cannibals. Also, there was an interesting hatch this way. Can we go to the right?
Well, no. Apparently we should go
already
talk
hatched
to
that
the
up, didn't
advocate
we?
first. So let's go talk to the advocate, seeing as they're right here.
Wait,
Yeah,
really?
we're a few NPCs deep now into this process of people just saying to not talk to them and talk to somebody else.
Here, I'll go talk to him, seeing as I'm like right here.
He's probably friendly.
Fane, did you just barrel roll onto the ladder?
The
I
lizard's
imagine.
eyes are dark as polished coal, void of all light. A faint frost seems to
seen me
cover
up
the
here.
cracked and broken scales around his mouth.
Yep, I'm listening.
Okay, the lizard's eyes are dark as polished coal, void of all light. A faint frost seems to cover the cracked and broken scales around his mouth.
You have a reputation for both malfeasance and chaos. Imagine my surprise when it took you so long to find your way here. I see the miasma surrounding our islet certainly did not hinder you. Well, here you stand, in the flesh, so to speak. And a finer collection of corpusculae I never have seen. I trust you are not opposed to a mutually beneficial accord between civil and gentle persons.
Say that it greatly pleases you to speak to a fellow lizard with such a refined tongue as his. No doubt, in his no doubt noble head.
Likewise, I am sure. But I am not here to bandy niceties. Our situation is somewhat less than ideal.
Does he sell anything interesting? Hell yeah. Yoink.
I am here at the behest of my master to offer you a simple exchange. An offer of aid for the promise of aid. The epitome of civil reciprocity. You and he possess a common foe. The power behind the Voidwoken has made our lives hell, so to speak, since the Divine Order unleashed death fog against the Black Ring and those darling woodland creatures. And as the gods have shirked their duty, perhaps we could come to a mutually beneficial arrangement pertaining to both of our objectives. Indeed, I can offer you the source channel that you seek forthwith, as a gesture of good faith.
He'll teach you to channel your source right now? Sure, you agree.
Excellent. My master has found your kind to be an eternally pragmatic group. The issue at hand is a simple one. We have suffered a Black Ring incursion into our sacred groves. They surround a tree that sits at the heart of this fair isle. Once the Black Ring have been eliminated, I have been authorized to send you on your way with that which you pursue, the location of the Council of Seven. As for your initial reward, it seems in my excitement I misjudged you. You are more powerful than I had first assumed. Your ability to channel Source has sadly already passed the limits of my means, although let it not be said that I ever shirked my duty. If I cannot gift you one boon, I shall gift you another. It would be such a shame to see this Source be simply left languishing in its current vessel after all. There is neither enigmatic lore nor magical jewel required to open the channels of Source. It is enough to seize it with sufficient force of will, to know that all creatures are nothing but Source and vain hope.
You feel the pull of a far-off connection. You feel the dungeon, the red organic tendrils binding you. Your ears are filled with screams, and you're surprised to find they are your own.
Accept the screams and persevere. You can feel the stirrings of Source inside you.
Cold pain shoots through your veins, sharp and quick, but cleansing. You can feel your body opening up, filling with the promise of power as your ability to channel Source swells.
Oh, what delectation. Why waste such power on flesh when it can be trapped in the pages of a tome? Now, tell me, is there anything further in which you yearn to be enlightened?
Let's see. Demand to know who's behind the Voidwoken.
One may ask, one may inquire, but one should be eternally wary of what one demands. And one should heed that twicefold for information like this. There is power in names, power far, far in excess of your mortal limits. I'll not deliver that power unto him.
Wow. Okay. I actually do not have good strength anymore. Insist. He will tell you. You can be very persuasive if pushed.
Yay.
Success.
Perhaps you utter some truth. Surely his ear could not be eternally cocked. Very well. The master of the Voidwoken is a creature older than any demon. My master will never speak his true name, but the Black Ring know him as the God King of...
What?
No,
Oh.
of course.
Ah.
This might even be the same guy that the dwarf said he couldn't utter the name of lest he hear and come after him.
That's neat. So, who's aggroed? Anything Voidwoken wants to kill us. I see.
Yes.
I think it's funny. It's almost like the he who shall not be named.
He who shall be named, I
real.
guess, but it's never a good idea. It's,
He who really shouldn't be named because it's a... Wow, just really don't want to see where that leads.
versus the Harry Potter version, which is he who shall not be named because we're damn cowards and useless.
Yeah. What was the consequence of it if you said his name
Nothing.
anyway?
Nothing.
I was gonna say nothing, right?
It was just a bad word.
It was just a
Yeah.
bad word.
Peck neck.
Peck! Oh.
Hey, did that guy get ruptured tendies?
He did, but it
Yeah.
Who
wasn't
would
from
ever
Shell.
name their child Voldemort without thinking that it would just
No, he
sound
named himself
heinously
Voldemort.
evil?
His name
Yeah,
was
he
Tom
was
Riddle.
Tom Riddle.
Oh, Tom Riddle,
Spoiler
right.
alert, by the way.
Yes,
Spoiler alert for
I remember
second
now.
book.
Holy shit. I would love to play
Who
like
should
a
I
Harry
go
Potter
after?
style game. Like,
Wait till they
effectively
find out who the
Divinity...
Half-Blood Prince is.
I want to play Divinity Original Sin, but like reshaped as like a Harry Potter game. So like less grimdark and more just like
Is everyone
goofy,
really
stupid.
just beyond my
It's Magicka, basically.
powers
Yeah.
of teleportation?
Dude, Magicka that
not
played
this
like
guy.
Divinity Original Sin would be amazing.
I agree.
I kind of wonder what it would look like if there was an actual Harry Potter game that was made because somebody was inspired to do something with the universe as opposed to cash in on the release date of a movie.
I have that same problem with like every movie tie-in thing. It's just like there are very few circumstances where the movie tie-in's actually even worth something. The
There's
Mummy.
been 2 cases recently where the game is better than the movie.
Yeah. Well, there was the Mummy.
And
The Mummy one.
Geostorm.
Yeah,
Yep.
Mummy one, Geostorm.
Geostorm? Really? There's a video game
yeah,
for
the
that
Geostorm
movie?
game
Yep.
was like a puzzler, and it looked actually
Something
kind of
close
okay.
to like the Lara Croft and Hitman Go games.
Because isn't that just
Oh.
rogue AI or some hacker is able to control
Geostorm
their
is
magic
just another
weather
excuse
machine?
to have another 2012 Independence Day style, like all these landmarks are blowing up movie. Again.
I don't
Yep.
want to move, and I want to get high ground.
Use. Why don't you swap yourself with like
I was gonna say I'm gonna
Bastan the
swap.
Wishmaster?
I'm frustrated
crap,
that
it's
highlighting
off
all
my
the red
bar.
parts doesn't say blood.
Oh, yeah.
There we are.
All
It's
that
not-
red stuff should all count as blood, and I should be able to summon a blood
Okay.
golem everywhere.
I'm thinking I'm gonna probably swap with the Wishmaster. Yeah.
I think the first
Okay.
movie I'd ever seen like the destruction of national landmarks was probably Earth versus the
Independence
Flying
Day.
Saucers. No, it has to be something from the 50s. Earth versus the Flying Saucers.
Do that. Do. Oh, what? Oh, this is neat. I'm gonna use this spell. I think.
Suddenly there's just two
What is
bird
this gonna
catchers.
do? Hold on.
But it's funny.
He found the multiple cherry. Look out!
What
Oh,
the
is this
hell
the
is gonna happen
AoE
if I use this spell?
Is this the AoE around you electric move?
That'd be
I don't
alarm
know
that
what
I'm
this is
standing
gonna
next to him right
do.
now.
What's it called?
Superconductor.
Yeah, that's like my supernova move. You'll explode around you and you'll hit Feign and
No, it
Arpa,
looks like it only
Arpka.
hit enemies because there's like things that are popping up saying like these are the things I'm gonna hit.
It might be
all
like
enemies in the
contamination.
area. Yeah, so you're fine.
Okay.
Go for it. Holy shit! What is that range?
What?
Awesome.
I need to equip that spell apparently.
I don't have any physical
That
armor.
spell might
and-
have a chain lightning effect on it.
It did get blocked by. I wasn't able to hit the Venom Winged Void Woken, unfortunately. But
Oh.
everything else about it was pretty awesome.
This guy's very resistant to fire, isn't he? Yeah, he is. Well, poop.
Bird warning next time. What did I ruin? Was this Tom Riddle?
Yeah.
I gave the warning.
Retroactively.
Yeah, no, the superconductor is pretty swank. Because it only hits enemies.
I'm actually the one that spoiled it this time.
You are the one that spoiled a, like, 12-year-old
One of the most
book.
popular books ever made.
Oh.
It's significantly longer than 12 years even. I was
Is
in
it?
high school 12 years ago, and that's when I was reading like book like 6.
I remember when the first one came out and I was in 3rd grade and our teacher was actually reading it to us in class.
I remember that, I was going to talk about this in the podcast too. I remember that my parents had a way of finding out about trends before I did. So, like, my mom bought me, like, Pokemon before I knew what Pokemon was. And she was just like, here you go. And I was like, oh, this is neat. And she was like, but this is like the thing that every kid wants. And I was like,
I didn't know that I was supposed to want it.
yeah.
I was
And
collecting
then she
cards
also
before
bought
I got
me
the game.
the first Harry Potter novel, and she was like, "Here, like all the kids want this," and I was like, "What is this?" And she was like, "Just read it." And so I did.
Just read it. It'll probably work on you too.
It did. So I mean, I guess depends on what you mean by work on. Like
Call me-
I enjoyed it, but
Call me,
that
like,
was it.
a weird literary hipster, but I remember finding obscure fantasy and sci-fi series at the bookstore that were probably written in the 80s and the 90s, and I just never bothered with any of the mainstream stuff. It was
Oh, they're hurting the Mistress of Agony.
because I
She
remember
likes me.
everyone was like, "Oh, Twilight's so awesome," and I'm like, "No, I'm not gonna read
I
that."
wouldn't say everyone.
Well, it seemed like that back in high school.
I don't know. I don't remember anybody that liked Twilight. Oh wait,
It was
yes, I do.
popular with a bunch of girls
Oh,
discovering
yes, you did.
puberty.
Yeah,
I remember
knew a lot of people
lot
that
of
liked.
girls that were really into
I'm
Twilight.
a teenager
Yeah.
and I'm figuring out my feelings. Oh, Edward, you're so great, and that definitely not in some sort of really creepy, like abusive relationship. It's cool that you're like 1,000 years old and dating high school kids. That's not creepy.
What can I do that will be the best thing? I'm just gonna do this. And then I'm gonna do this. I want to do more damage. I don't do enough. That worked.
That guy
An
does
NPC
damage.
actually was useful.
Yeah, these guys actually seem reasonably competent compared to most other NPCs we've seen in this game.
I mean, they all have cool names instead of the douchebags we've been seeing everywhere.
That's true.
This
We
guy-
didn't kill like Clyde the chef.
Yeah, this guy's the
Or-
elemental knight. This guy is the wishmaster, and this guy is of havoc.
Oh, you know what? These guys
and
are like
mistress
the.
of agony.
These are the guys that are like the arena people. You know, the like
Yeah.
actually reasonably competent and dangerous, and like we're giving clear battle styles.
There's
As
one enemy
opposed to-
left total. There is.
Yeah.
Yep. Oh no,
I
there's
mean,
two. There's the one that was next. Oh wait, did you kill the guy that was right
Yeah,
next
it
to
died.
Sarna?
It's
One-
dead.
It's just one dude.
Oh yeah.
It's just one dude.
Our
We're
allies are so overpowered that it's just over in like 2 turns.
Now you guys have got me pondering about like when the line should be crossed when some kind of immortal being has a relationship with a mortal. Like, do you guys think that if humans
well,
had the
I'll tell you
capacity,
first-
if humans
I
had the capacity, sorry,
I mean, I'm just gonna say, looking like a high schooler doesn't make you a high schooler.
no, of course not. Like that's
really
completely
fucked
weird.
up.
But if you think about it, do you think that we will really ever mentally age past, say, what we are now, barring having kids and having other responsibilities that will probably wizen us to some extent? I don't know in what manner, but like how many hundreds of years will it take to make someone like it's hard to explain. Like,
So like it's weird for like a 70-year-old to be with a 20-year-old, but it's still legal, is what you're saying.
no.
So what you're wondering is like, would it be like legal for a 500-year-old to be with a 20-year-old?
You guys weren't joking about another swap just being broken.
it's
Another swap
it
being
doesn't
broken?
work.
It just doesn't work.
But
And, like,
especially
ever.
especially with like weird like fantasy species and races. Like when
Well,
the
I mean,
typical
elves and
age
dwarves should never cross. Like that's just gonna throw
You
that
guys
out
get
there.
to switch. I give up.
But if you think about it, for instance, elves typically have lifespans of hundreds, if not thousands of years, but yet someone who's in their 200s are like, oh, you're still very young and you have your whole life ahead of you kind of thing. How many enemies do we have left? Isn't there only the
One.
one?
Yeah, just. I ended my
mean-
turn.
I
I'm
mean-
just gonna let the NPCs kill it.
Yeah, I think we should just spam in.
We have that in
Okay.
real life
Work
where we have
itself
people
out.
dating people that are like a fourth their age and stuff like that,
Oh yeah.
or a third their age.
Well, that's incredibly creepy because there's the potential that that one person will die off long before the other. Also, different life phases. But if you're an immortal, wouldn't you just
Hey,
be
Bird,
perpetually in the
teleport me
same
over
life
there.
phase if you don't
I'd like
age?
to. I don't think I can, unfortunately. I can give it a shot.
I mean, you don't have to get me all the way. Put me at the foot of the ladder or something.
Here, this will
Like-
get you close enough.
Thank you.
Well, that was not what I meant to do. There we go.
Ew, creepy. Creepy. I
Well,
looked it up, I wasn't sure, and yep, Bella is a 17-year-old
Yep.
in Twilight.
Uh,
Is that illegal in Arizona? Where it's set?
I mean, I think no
Pretty
matter
sure
what,
that
it's
Edward's-
kind of vaguely
It's
illegal.
absolutely
illegal.
creepy, but I'm pretty sure that Edward's just a pedophile.
Well, I mean, are vampires considered dead? Because, like, I mean, that's straight up necrophilia.
Oh, there we go. Hooray!
Killing blow.
I don't know if they were considered dead.